Oh, fuck, boys. That was something. Round two. We got more in the tank or whatever. All right. Well, I think that's the intro out of the way. Do as I say, not as I do. Anyways, with all that aside, what I'm going to be talking about today is how to properly train your abdominal muscles or whatever the fuck they're called. Reasoning for this is because people are very uneducated in this certain muscle group for some reason, which I don't know why, because at the end of the day, they are muscles. They all act the same. But since people don't know, I'm here to clarify. It's my job. And so let's get into this. Boom. How to properly train your abs. One, treat them like a fucking muscle. First of all, I'm fried as fuck. You guys already know. But treat them like a fucking muscle. People will treat abs like they're just this foreign, just random thing. They're a muscle at the end of the day. Why are you training your abs different than how you would train your bicep or your leg, shoulder, chest, literally any other muscle? Because they're all muscles. They get trained the same fucking way. Progressive overload. They grow, which kind of goes right into this. Your Pilates class or your ab circuit, where you're doing all these fucking crunches, spider crunch, whatever the fuck it is, goblin crunch, like bunch of bullshit. You will not get stronger or bigger abs or more defined abs from doing that. You will burn calories and lose body fat if you're in a calorie deficit. Therefore, you'll probably, or if you're just eating the same amount of calories and you just start doing more cardio, therefore you're burning and your body's in more of a deficit than what you normally eat. Therefore, you'll lose some fat, and then your abs will probably look better. That's what that is. It's not them getting bigger. It's not them getting stronger. So you'll see some girls going to a Pilates class, which, first of all, girls can be a higher body fat percentage and look leaner than guys. Girl can look lean at like 20% body fat. It's kind of bullshit. But they'll go there at like 30% body fat. Never doing cardio ever. They don't do cardio. They just like exist right now. Then they go to this Pilates class. Now they're burning 300 plus calories a day on top of the food they're eating every day. Now their body's in a deficit and they're burning fat. So what this does to their body now is essentially pushes their muscles out, which makes it look like it got bigger or it's better, but it's not. You just lost fat. That's all it is. And I don't think I can clarify it any more than that. The third thing, kitchen and recovery, it does matter. Now, people say abs are made in the kitchen. It's not true, though. Abs aren't made in the kitchen. The kitchen's a factor for if you want to see your abs, but they aren't made there. They're made in the gym, just like all your other fucking muscles. But this is a little chart I made out, which kind of shows you how to do, what to eat, and what that will become. So if you eat all these type of foods, you're going to become that. And also, if you sleep, go on your phone before you're sleeping, fucking stay up super late, don't get enough hours of sleep, you'll look like this. And then do the opposite, you'll look like him. Maybe not like him because that's John fucking Skywalker. But the reasoning for all of this is, the food, that's obvious. Don't eat junk food and try to stay away from processed foods, because your body, when you're trying to burn fat and you're even put on muscle, just like for your body in general, when you're eating processed foods, junk food, there's so many ingredients and things put into the foods that it's hard for your body to digest. And there's all the fats in it and whatnot too that are just bad for your body overall. Where in a whole food, chicken or potato, it's one ingredient. Your body can easily digest that, and they're super rich in nutrients, which people underestimate when it comes to losing muscle or fucking losing fat and putting on muscle. Everyone's always just worrying about protein, calories, fat, and carbs. It's more than that at the end of the day. There's more nutrients that you get from whole foods and things like such. But another issue is and recovery. People don't get enough sleep and their cortisol is too high. So they're doing all the right things. They're eating the right foods. They're working out, and they still don't see any fat loss because they have high cortisol. And how you get high cortisol is from stress. The main thing is when you just don't sleep enough, or you're just like exposure to screens before you're gonna go to sleep. It'll cause you to wake up at night, and it's just bad things. And it's things we all suffer from, dude. I do that shit every day. Like, doom scrolling at night, like, it's terrible for me. I know it. I bought like, blue light glasses to like kind of help, but barely does shit. But we're humans after all. We're gonna fuck up, and that's what I hate. Like fitness industry, there's like that'll teach you shit, but then they act like they're just fucking perfect. They don't fuck up. You know, at the end of the day, like we all do, bro. Fuck up. We're humans, bro. But it's fun. It matters like you fuck up. Are you just gonna be like, oh, like I just cheat on my diet, now I'm just gonna cheat more because I'm already a fat fuck? Or are you gonna be like, all right, I cheated, now I gotta like lock the fuck back in and go forward with my shit? And again, something we all deal with, but I'm getting off topic. Um, at the end of the day, sleep important as fuck along with your diet. It's just two key things. Um, the fourth thing, what do your abs actually do? Because a lot of people, you'd be surprised, don't even know what the purpose of the muscle, like what's even for. They just look at your abs as this like thing that's just on your stomach that like buff people have. Like, fuck, no, like purpose to them. And I'm just gonna give you like a quick little rundown. I'm not gonna get too sciencey. Essentially, its main function is from contracting your spine to your like your ribs to your knees, essentially, like this movement, boom, like that. Main fucking function. Which five, you need an exercise with the form of spinal flexion. Main function of the abs, spinal flexion. Supposed to flex your spine inwards, bringing your head to your knees. Main fucking function. If you do not have an ab workout with spinal flexion, my guy, your abs have not been growing. Okay? Then also, if you're gonna say, well, I've been doing fucking sit-ups and crunches, cool, man. It's like body weight exercise. Like you're flexing your bench press. Like you didn't get your bench press high from doing a bunch of push-ups, did you? No. You were doing bench press of weights, and I assume you progressive overloaded, and eventually you got to the point of whatever your bench is, like 280 or whatever. It's the same shit with your abs or your legs or any other muscle, because they're all muscles. Abs, progressive overload. You start at a weight you can handle, and over time, you get better and better at that exercise and heavier in that weight to the point where you max that machine out and you're just fucking god tier abs. It's like a video game, bro. Literally. Boom. These are 6 my favorite and recommended workouts. This one is a machine crunch or a cable crunch. I don't know what the fuck it's called. I think it's a machine crunch. My favorite. If your gym has this, you need to be hitting it. What you essentially do is you sitting in it, you're like this, and then boom, you literally do the motion I've been talking about. Spinal flexion. You just go like this and pretty much bring your elbows all the way to your fucking knees, just like him in that picture. Workout. It's a cable. This is the cable crunch. If you don't have a machine crunch, and even if you do have a machine crunch, it's okay if you switch between these two. Totally fine. Machine crunch. It's an alternative. Same idea. You have it by your head when you're fucking flexed outwards, and then boom, flex your spine in and fucking like him, like trying to suck his own dick, essentially. Yeah, it's a zesty movement, but it works. Next one, decline crunch. This is not needed whatsoever, but I like to do it every from now and then just to like switch it up, because sometimes like same workouts every time gets a little boring and repetitive. You just like do something different. So I'll just do this, but this is how normally people would do it with weight. I say no to this way. You see how this guy's arms are like his head? What I would do if I were you guys is, let's say this is a dumbbell. Coke can. Boom, you're holding the weight behind your head, and then you're doing your crunch, essentially. Because when you have it in front of your chest, it just doesn't like put that much stress on your abs like it would if you're just fully fucking extended like that. And then the next one, I have this one last because it's a little debated on whether or not this works abs or not. People argue that there's not really any spinal flexion involved, and this is all fucking, oh my god, I'm brain farting. Oh my god, what are they called? It'll come back to me. But essentially that it's not your abs being used, and that it's these muscles right here, your hip flexors. I don't know why I forgot that, but your hip flexors are what brings your legs up like this. But personally, I've done this workout and I think it targets your fucking abs because my abs have looked better over time after doing it, especially when I have weight on my legs, because I'll do that. And I'll put like a fucking plate in between my knees and I'll fucking just like thigh crush that shit, bro, to keep it like from falling. And then I'll just do this workout and it like my progressive overload, abs get better, what I expect. But yeah, I'd recommend this workout if you have ab slings. But yeah, you should use an ab sling though, because it's just fucking meta. Once you get one, you'll just know. But yeah, here's a protocol if you need one. I'm not going to leave you guys without anything, especially if you watch to this part of the video. So if your abs suck right now and you're like, damn, I just watched this video, I just learned about abs and stuff, but what am I going to add to my workout? This is what I would tell you. Hit them 3 times a week, because 3 times frequency is king. On an ab day, I would say do 1 to 2 exercises max. Like would be 1 exercise, 2 exercises. You would do these both for 2 sets, 2 to 3 sets of 8 reps till failure. You want to be failing on that like 8th rep. Maybe push it. If you can push to 10 reps and you're failing on that 10th, that's totally fine too, as long as you're just failing around that area. And progressive overload the weight, obviously. But yeah, I would recommend is every single workout or every other day, do this for 2 sets, maybe, depending on how you're feeling, of like 8 reps. Fail on like the 8th. Maybe push for 9, maybe 10 if you're really just just really putting the effort in, you know? I'd recommend do this one. And then on some days, I wouldn't do it every single time because you don't want to overwork the muscle. I would hit some of these. I think it really does hit your lowers. So I would just stack that with the machine crunch. But yeah, that is the video. Thank you, nerds, for watching. If you learned anything or think you can grow your abs now, let me know. Please comment, and I would love to get back to you guys because the feedback does help, because I can know what you guys want to hear from me, and I can know if this shit actually helps you guys, because that is the main goal. I want to make my channel like a source of easy knowledge, essentially, where people aren't trying to just word vomit at you and like make themselves sound smarter, and where like you can get entertained if you like fuck with the content. Other than that, see you, nerd.